Hello everyone! In the last video, I was thinking about how this character will discover abandoned campsites, tiny villages, and towns in this apocalyptic world. I was super excited to actually make this happen in-game, so in the past weeks I was busy in my room laying out the basic groundwork for settlement discoveries, inventory system, and a jetpack. Just kidding, jump animation. However, I will definitely implement jetpack someday. Hopefully we can develop all of the system further so that in the future we can find settlements and collect bunch of cool items to trade, equip, and I don't know, maybe attack other people? Wait, what? Anyway, I hope this video is interesting, and if you are a cool person, feel free to like this video and subscribe. In the past week, plus couple of days, I think, I was busy working on Nomad's journey. As always, it's proving to be a lot more work than I originally thought, but I think that's just game development. By the way, if you're thinking of making a game, or maybe you're making a game like me right now, this video might be helpful to you because I am currently going through a lot of stuff in development. So in my last video, I discussed various types of settlements that this character can discover, and based on the type of settlement, you will be presented with various options. For example, if you come across a small abandoned tent, maybe you can scavenge few items in there, but on the other hand, if you come across a bigger village or town, you might be able to trade, raid, that actually rhymed. But anyway, interact with NPCs and so on. I can go on for hours talking about this, but I think it's really time to start development. I wanted to start out small, so I went ahead and planned out the tasks that I needed to spawn a simple abandoned tent. The character will find random items in there, and who knows what kind of items are in the tent. But then I realized that the character would need some sort of inventory system to store those items. As a result, I changed my priorities and rapidly developed a very basic inventory system. I first created an item like this gold right here. Oh, this is kind of weird and teasing, I guess. The gold is moving for some reason and you can never reach it. I also made this huge water bucket. By the way, the images are placeholders, and after resizing the sprite correctly and spawning them in the game, there was a bug and the water buckets kept pushing the character away for some reason. Yeah, so after that happened, I of course fixed the problem, and now you can see that upon collision, water is being properly added into the inventory. Oh, I also made sure that the random item generation is working properly, as you can see here. Now that the basic inventory and item spawn system are ready, it is time to make a UI for inventory. I made this bag button first, a very simple square UI, and the idea is that when you open your bag, you can find your items in there along with other incremental upgrades and maybe other future menus. Okay, so it seems like the inventory UI is working without a problem. I think a lot of you might have already guessed it, but I definitely need to improve the inventory system. Like, for example, all of these same items that you picked up should combine themselves into one slot. I also need to add in drop item feature and maybe other options as well. But I think for now, this bare bone inventory system is fine because I am going to use this for the abandoned camps. So as you can see here, there's a very nice green cube, and let's just say that this is an abandoned tent. I can set up various items that can be scavenged in here. So since we only have gold and water, those are the only items that will be spawned at the moment. And once I make sure that the tent can spawn items, I went ahead and worked on the UI and a couple of item art assets. The end result is that now the items are spawning and they have proper art assets. Oh, by the way, the character can jump, which will increase the distance traveled. I originally planned to make a sprinting animation when you click this sprint button to speed up the distance traveled, but I thought jumping might be more exciting. However, just a simple jumping animation may cause some problems with collecting items, encountering settlements, and maybe other things, so I might need to review this one more time. But maybe it wouldn't cause a lot of problems. Anyway, you can come across an abandoned tent finally, and you can find various items to loot and collect them into your inventory. The UI images are a little stretched, but that can be fixed really easily, and I need to definitely add more functionalities like selectively scavenging items, but the most important thing for me here is that I have the basic system down. For the past few weeks, I was generally working on visual stuff, and I also introduced you with a lot of different ideas. Basically like what I'm going to do, how things are gonna look, and so on. But I think talking about ideas are important, but I think what really matters is that, I can show you that things can actually happen now. And a lot of the features that I'm working on will most likely undergo maybe one or various iterations to make it look fully complete. Right now, things may look a little bit prototype-ish, but if you give me like few months, the game will look a lot better. Hopefully, I think things are going in the right direction right now, and I think this is it for today. Thanks a lot everyone for liking, subscribing, and watching my videos, commenting me a lot of feedback, and also following my bunch of community posts. And yeah. I'll see you soon and have a great day.